Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2844, where we have 24 moves to clear out 60 jelly and collect an ingredient. So the ingredient starts here, and I have to get it to one of these slots here. That means that I'm going to have to get through chocolate, licorice locks, and licorice locked licorice in order to get this to happen. Plus I'm going to be dealing with chocolate that can be produced and licorice twirls that can be produced. And so we'll have to do battle on a lot of fronts. Let's see what we can do. I would normally start by taking out some chocolate, but I'm going to see if the blue here can help me out, because look at this. That's what I need to get through the licorice locks. I need specials. Notice that we've got this licorice pouring in here. What happens with licorice is that when I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice will be formed, and when I cannot or do not take out licorice, that's when it all can take off. But I wasn't able to be over here to reach that area. Now I am, so now I can try to do battle against the licorice. And that's important because I've got these locks, so I have to get through the twirls just to get to the locks, and then of course I have to use specials to get the locks. So I'm going to let this grow up a little bit. I know that this this jelly here is in danger of getting consumed by chocolate, but I've got to work on opening this up now, I think. And the good news is, when I make moves over here, this is like the bottom of the board, and so anything I do on the bottom of the board affects the top of the board. But I don't want this to get consumed by chocolate and make it impossible for me to reach over. So I think when chocolate comes on this top portion here, I probably should take a beat and open it up somehow. Unfortunately, I can't. If that slides over... Okay, there we go. I made a special and I opened that back up. Now, I would like to be able to use these over here if I can. So I'm going to try to pull things through. Oh well, there that goes. And I've got to get the right kind of special. As we've seen, these stripes are kind of going the wrong direction. Here we go. So now I'm able to get... Oh, look at this. So fortunate I was able to open that up. And now I'm going to do this, which will open it up here. I probably should have just done that. I got so nervous. I took an extra turn I didn't need, because this stripe would have cleared that whole area out had I thought to do it that way. And I only have 6 moves left, so I think that was kind of a major blunder on my part. But let's see if we can recoup from that. I'm trying to get through this licorice lock here. I've got so much to do. Again, I made a mistake. I made an extra special, and that can't go through 2 layers. If it were 2 layers of frosting, it would have been no problem. But it doesn't go through 2 layers of licorice. So I made a couple mistakes there, but I always like to learn from my mistakes. Let's approach this again. We got close, even with mistakes. Let's see if we can get it done if we're careful about each of our moves. I have to watch the chocolate now, I know that. Because I can't make another special that will get through here, I'm just going to take out this chocolate that's here. There, now I've got this. Unfortunately, the ingredient gets a bit in the way as I'm trying to get through here. I have to be able to set that off, and it's not working well. Okay, this is kind of awesome right here, because now if I can set this off, I can bust through that licorice lock on this side as well. Alright, now I've got the chocolate cleared. I'm going to make this move first, because I think this one will still be available to me. That chocolate is going to grow. Look at this. This is awesome. A wrapped candy is really going to clear out so much along this base here. I still have the problem of the fact that this ingredient is up above the licorice. So I have to figure out a way around that, and I really have to figure out a way around this. There we go. So that's gone. How can I set this with a special before it gets consumed by chocolate? I'm going to move this special over here. I'm going to do this, which is nice. I need to get rid of this blue. Ah, okay, hold on, I think... Oh well, at least we took out a color, which concentrates the rest of the colors and gives us so many more specials. Here we go, this is it. This is bringing me through. And then I've got this positioned perfectly well. Even though I have not been doing what I said I would do, and that is to evaluate each move, I haven't been looking at the board as a whole, I'm still winning. I didn't make as many huge errors this time round as I did the first time. And the board is gifting me with all of these specials because I've got open space. Yeah, I'm going to go for this right away before I lose that opportunity. I've got open space and I've got 4 colors. And when I can create the cascades, they just drain through. I cannot believe that did not get struck at all. With that fun special, and this is still completely intact. And now remember, we're going to get some licorice bleeding down through here. So let's take this out. All right, this should work. I've got 1 jelly left. It's good to consult this every so often, and then I can take it out with this. All right, so on the second playthrough, and not playing very cleanly, I was still able to get this done. It was touch and go there at the very end for just a bit, but thankfully we were able to pull that one out. And I think that this one was kind of a fun one. There's a lot of activity happening, some that I have no control over, so I just get to sit back and watch this play some solitaire. So this is how I beat the level. If this was at all helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks so much for watching.